This story began 11 years ago, when a family from the UK brought a small fluffy kitten to their house. This kitten has completely changed the life of their son Kian. When Simba crossed the threshold of his new home, he immediately ran up to 4-year-old Keanu and climbed onto the boy's lap. Simba seemed to know exactly what the boy needed. The fact is that Kian was born very early and was very ill. He has autism, secondary immunodeficiency syndrome, degenerative bones and soft tissues, she said. Becky Green, Kian's mother, that day. Simba became a guardian angel for Kian. Kian often stops breathing and Simba immediately rushes to people to inform them about it. When Kian is restless and scared, Simba sits in his arms and purrs loudly. He's the only one who can calm the boy down. And every night the cat goes to bed with Kian, and when He falls asleep, he leaves. And in the morning, before Kian wakes up, Simba always returns to his bed. But on October 9, the life of this family completely changed. Becky was going out to work and was about to take the children to school when Simba jumped out of the house through the open door and disappeared from sight. Becky thought he was coming home, but a little later she got a message from a neighbor that shocked her: Simba was hit by a car. I was rushing home as fast as I could. I saw Simba lying on the side of the road. His paws were just crushed. I carefully picked it up and gave it to my mom, who was sitting in the passenger seat. We rushed to the hospital, and Simba, despite his condition, purred very loudly, recalls Becky. Becky warned the doctors in advance that she was taking them to Simbu. The veterinarians were shocked by the condition of his paws. But most importantly, his internal organs were not damaged. Unfortunately, this hospital could not help. Special specialists were needed here and Becky went to the Queen's Clinic in Cambridge. Put him to sleep and get a new cat. Experienced specialists greeted Simba with these words. They did not see the expediency in the most difficult operations. Upon hearing this, Kian fell to the floor and began to fight in hysterics. He begged the doctors to save his beloved cat, but they just shrugged their shoulders. Simba, seeing that his boy was ill, gathered all his strength and with the help of his hind legs crawled up to his master. He rubbed against the boy's face and purred loudly. He wasn't interested in his broken paws and the terrible pain. He knew that Kian needed him now. It was the most heartbreaking moment of my life, he says. Becky. The nurse who was watching all this advised Becky is connected to Dr. Noel Fitzpatrick, a world-class orthopedic veterinarian. The wonderful surgeons at Dr. Noel's clinic immediately put Simba on the operating table. They did not give 100% guarantees that the cat would survive, but he did not plan to give up. He has already undergone many surgeries, skin replacements and bone reconstruction. After a while, he got much better. He even started eating on his own. Kian asked his mother to visit Simba as often as possible. They tried to visit him 4 to 5 times a week. The clinic is 500 kilometers from Becky's house and the trip it took about 8 hours to get there and back. He is my friend and now he needs me now. He should see us more often, Kian told his mom. Simba is an incredibly courageous cat. During his entire stay in the hospital he did not try to rush or hiss at anyone. He endured all the painful procedures with fortitude. According to the latest photos and videos from Simba's Instagram, the cat is already at home with his loving owner and has completely recovered. Dear friends, if you liked the video, do not forget to like it, as well as subscribe to our channel where you will find many more interesting things, and do not forget to click on the bell and leave a comment.